This is a market DNA documentary record of the copper cycle designated 3-4. Our objective is to log visible price events as they interact with a pre-calculated geometric framework, without interpretation or market prediction, not financial advice. Leverage above 10 is prohibited, and viewers should not invest essential personal funds. This analysis is part of our public model documentation. This chart shows copper establishing its geometric baseline on May 19, 2026, marking Phase 1. We log the visible coordinates. Primary entry M sits at $6.1478. Below it, secondary entry PC is $5.917, calculating a mean entry of $6.0324. Three metrics govern the cycle: a trapezoid donation of 24 days, a 10.44% third triangle domain, and a risk coefficient of 3. These fixed mathematical parameters lay down an objective framework, leaving time and price as the only active variables. Based on a hypothetical capital base of $100,000, the risk profile targets a 5% expected maximum drawdown, or $5,000, with an expected low price recorded at $4.143. This data visual outlines the position sizing mechanics. Factoring in the risk data, the overall position size calculates to 0.26, which is divided evenly so that each trade size equals 0.13. Both trade sizes are calculated using the hypothetical capital, the investor's maximum allowed drawdown, the third triangle domain percentage, the risk coefficient, and the contract size. Returning to the chart, Target 1 at the lower trapezoid boundary is plotted at $6.2173. Target 2 at apex N is $6.4996. Finally, Target 3 at the trapezoid top is $6.718. Exiting here yields an expected total profit of $741.26. These coordinates act strictly as fixed destinations on a map, determining exactly how the cycle will be measured as price action unfolds. As the timeline progresses, the asset triggers the alternative pack sequence. By bypassing immediate lower contact, the price moves to interact directly with the upper inner geometry first. This chart documents the N event on May 24, 2026. The price reaches the exact apex N level at $6.4996, completing Phase 3 before contacting the delayed mirror below. Half the position is released, extracting $457.34 to the safety buffer. Moving forward one day to May 25, 2026, we trace the visible price action reversing direction and moving downward from the established N level. Phase 2 is completed as the downward price trajectory physically touches the trapezoid left boundary, the delayed mirror, at exactly $6.483. We apply no interpretation to this movement. It is a strict recording of physical contact with the predetermined baseline mapped during Phase 1. By completing Phase 3 prior to Phase 2, the asset objectively confirms its navigation of the alternative scenario, locking in the parameters for its final trajectory towards cycle completion. The timeline now advances to the current date of August 5, 2026, marking the conclusion of the copper 3-4 cycle. This chart captures the Phase 4 completion event. The price contacts the trapezoid upper boundary, T3, at $6.718. With the cycle closed, total realized profit is $1,256, achieved by combining cycle completion profit with funds released from the safety buffer. Throughout the sequence, the lowest recorded price logged along the path was $5.9217, successfully securing the maximum field required to maintain the path's continuity. The successful completion of the cycle represents the exact moment where real-world price action aligned perfectly with the mathematical expectations established months prior. To conclude the record, we compare the initial parameters plotted in Phase 1 directly against the realized historical data logged at the end of Phase 4. Comparing metrics, the 0.74% expected return was outpaced by a 1.25% realized return. Expected drawdown was -5%, while realized drawdown logged safely at -2.31%. Finally, expected time duration was 24 days, whereas realized time spanned 77 days. As this cycle formally ends, new independent geometric structures, labeled here as fractal 1, 2, and 3, immediately spawn to measure the next segment of price action. This analysis is part of the public model documentation. Review more records at the provided link. The copper 3-4 cycle now stands as an objective, closed historical record, measuring the strict, rule-based execution of the market DNA geometric framework.